Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor. Again, here we discuss interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Pfizer, traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name PFE. Well, Pfizer is a company that does not need an introduction. It's one of the global leading pharmaceutical companies. But to understand the price action of today, actually quite significant jump, if you would compare with previous trading sessions, you need to understand not only the chart, but not only the news actually also in addition to that, but kind of a rumory thoughts. And to understand this, it's all of course comes back to the famous situation globally that is taking place now. It's a COVID pandemic. And what actually happened? Well, first of all, let's talk about technicality, then we'll talk about kind of rumors and might be possible kind of statements and discussions. So speaking of technicality, of course, you see that Pfizer is these days doing actually incredibly big for company of this size volatility waves. It's like going actually, it's trading channel is, well, it's, if you call it a channel, it's really high. It's from 31.50 towards almost like 39, so almost making it a 30% window here, and it's going very huge steady waves. So if you're like a volatility gamer, just a wave gamer, kind of a stock surfer you can call yourself, then it's a very good stock for you to play. And now the price action actually after the first big wave took place in the May until went down all the way until July, reconfirming the channel 1 line, C1, and let's call this one C2. The price went up again, making classical, almost linear movement towards C2 channel. Then it tried to volatile on it, used moving average 20 here, support line. Again, tried to pierce it through somewhere middle of August. Then, of course, it didn't do, and then decline took place all the way almost till the middle of the channel until we saw we faced moving average 200. By the way, here we have three moving averages depicted on the left. You see their legends. It's moving average 20, 50, and 200 being green, blue, and red line correspondingly. So coming back to the analysis, about 10ish of September, we faced the moving average 200, which in this case is kind of a channel middle, actually worked as again support, and we saw big bounce, but then moving average 20 work here as resist line actually and pushed the price down all the way again until moving average 200. Again it didn't want to pierce down, kind of suggesting that the level, then the channel is narrowing, so seemingly like C1 line is going upwards, and then we saw another with volatility trying to push further, and then it was very interesting combination white here you can clearly see it, but it formed a white candle with incredibly high upwards shadow, which is usually very bearish momentum. But again the price just stuck now between moving average 20 and 50, and because everyone was expecting for magic cross up when moving average 20 will hit from the bottom moving average 50, stock was kind of momentarily slightly bullish. Also the RSI action was kind of improving, and if you would look at MACD, after having two big negative waves, it still wanted to, and making kind of smaller wave, it wanted to go positive. So overall people were expecting some action, but then it was just flattening around and not really decisive. Now what happened here, it's like today in news, well it's not really a news, but formally it's a news, there were some discussions and let's say talks from the company's CEOs that saying that the final round of the COVID program is about to discuss the latest developments of coronavirus vaccine race, etc., and that probably Pfizer could apply for COVID-19 vaccine emergency use in November of this year. Why all these talks caused this sudden jump? Well, the reason for that is that other companies are either in big delay or in delay. For example, like AstraZeneca, after some major considerations, actually really behind. Then recently, Johnson & Johnson said that, well, they are not really canceling, but just due to some observations of some effects, they are again like on delay. So reconsidering their data and thinking what happened, what to do next. So this brought Pfizer overall formal lead of the run for the vaccine. And of course, all these spikes previously and also today, it's because of that. And whenever CEO or whoever representative of Pfizer says anything like could, might, bring in November, some X day, whatever, of course, immediately market overreacts. And that's exactly what you see here. It's a really high jump. But what is going to happen? Well, since it's end of week, trading week, nothing really going to happen due to news. So there is nothing really ready until, if it's not ready, if there is no major catalyst, most probably what will happen Monday, we will either immediately go further correction or we'll still try to face the ceiling of C2, so that the channel top, and then go for correction. Both cases are possible. It just will depend on how positive or how excited is the market about the fact that Pfizer is now formally in the lead for vaccine run. But in general, since there is no major news from the Pfizer himself or itself, in general, the price should go volatile here. And going volatile means we just need to wait, be patient enough for entries, for entry levels, and therefore here the very nice entry level, although a little bit low, it will be actually in the vicinity of moving average 200 and between moving average 20 here, because we don't need to forget that here we might still form magic cross up, as I said, but since the price already moved up, the magic cross up could be delayed magic cross up, which is then, instead of being bullish indicator, might be temporarily bearish. Therefore, it's still probably to expect the price action to go towards moving average 200 here. So having said that, this would be the first entry circle for the price to enter. And should the price go further lower, we are quite safe in this, inside this channel C1, C2. So this would be the next level of support. Then there is the third level of support, definitely here. And then we also, of course, have our C1 as a bottom of the channel. So having said that, this makes for us another entry levels or average down levels. So this would be the second one, and that would be then the third one should the price go really down, but this is not very well expected. So then it would be like second, first, and the third areas. Third is still under question, so most probably second will play here. And then again, we should have a volatility or like channel rebounds here until any further major news comes for Pfizer with respect to its vaccine or other pipelines, drugs. No major movement. It's not expected to break C2 channel, so most probably will still be volatile in here, and it might be that channel will be narrowing, so we will have actually moving average 200 as the bottom or kind of a bottom of the channel. But in general, it's still like a volatility waving place, so if you enter one or two, it would be the best technically advised from chart point of view advised play for Pfizer. So having said that, good luck with Pfizer. Please also do not forget to check another videos from us. Don't pay too much attention on the date. The date on the video just means when it was issued, but usually, as you can see on example of this stock, we give advance proposals and advance analysis. So the analysis will play actually in 1-2 weeks term. Therefore, if you look previous videos 1, 2, or even 3 weeks before, still the analysis is fresh. You can be just in time to enter, to set your alerts on the prices, and then make the play if you agree with our analysis. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. By the way, we also have for Android devices a new updated version of application that was updated today. You can see in the description the route to find it. Please check it. Later, we will also issue a similar version for iOS mobile devices. This way, you will also have in your pocket like latest 14 predictions. You can directly view from YouTube, from this app, the video, so you don't need to come back to YouTube itself every time and search for our channel, search for new videos. You can just directly start them from the application. Please try it as well. Having said that, good luck, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.